Hello, guys and gals, and welcome. So we are on episode number 10. Man, it doesn't feel like it's been 10 days. I'll tell you what, it does not. It never feels like it's been 10 days, does it? It always feels like it's been, something less than 10 days. Man, when I first started this series, God, I didn't even think I'd make it to 10 days. I'll be honest. I kind of thought it was going to be the first weekend. Then the first weekend kind of came and went. And then, now we're on August 10th, and ugh, I don't even know what to tell anybody about this. You know why? Because it's just silly. That's what it is. So we have all this information, and all the information leads us to, a conclusion. And the conclusion is that we don't really know when the hell the beta is coming. But my prediction has been that we will get some information on Tuesday. Tuesday the 10th was what I was thinking. So, if the beta was going to be this upcoming weekend on Friday the 13th, as a lot of people have suggested, that the Xbox date of the 17th was basically I don't want to say open beta, but like the non-pre-order beta. And that essentially the closed beta people, or the early access pre-order beta, was going to be a little bit before the 17th. Traditionally, Diablo, or rather Blizzard, has liked to announce its stuff on Tuesdays. It's been a pretty common thing. We also got the leak from the forums, and the leak pretty much told us in a nutshell that it was going to be on weekends. And then we got this leak from the Xbox site, which is on a Tuesday, which doesn't make much sense at all. It really doesn't. So what is there to believe? Well, my thinking is that the date may actually be correct, and that is when the non-pre-orders can start to play. But the pre-order people get to play on pretty much the 13th or the 12th. I'm not sure exactly which one of those dates. So if we follow, Blizzard's previous examples, the 10th is when we might get the information. Now, I've also looked to see when Blizzard tends to like to put out their little press releases, and believe it or not, almost every single time their press releases have been pretty much at the same exact time frame. And when is that time frame? Well, the time frame tends to be around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is not the time that they use. They use PDT, but still. So we've got about an hour and a half before we'll know for certain, I think, whether or not the release of the information will be today. Now, the only reason I think that the release of information is going to be today is because I believe it's going to be this upcoming weekend. It's going to be the start of the beta. And I know that that seems kind of silly considering we have the 8/17 date, but a lot of people have been thinking the same thing because it doesn't make much sense. It doesn't line up with Pez Radar's comment about the beta being on the weekends, because obviously 8/17, if you take a look at the calendar, is a Tuesday. So I've got several links open here. I've got the Diablo Twitter page. I have the the Blizz tracker on the Diablo forums open. I have the news website for Diablo open. I also have the press center for Diablo II Resurrected open. And basically what I'm going to do is a little bit throughout this video, here and there, I'm going to just refresh the links. And if I'm correct, and we do get information today, hopefully I'll be the first one to see it. If I'm incorrect, and we get no information today, then unfortunately that probably means we're not going to get beta until next weekend. Which is kind of sucky, but, at least we'll know for certain whether it's coming this weekend or next weekend, right? So, I'm going to play some Diablo 2 while I'm waiting, and like I said, I'll be hitting these refresh on these links every quickly enough You know, maybe I'll put a little timer on just to be absolutely sure here, so I don't want to miss anything. It would be silly. All right, so let's do like right now. We're gonna do a 10-minute timer. That sounds about right. And as soon as that goes off, we'll take a look and we'll see what we can find. So this character is in Hell difficulty, I believe. I'm just gonna play around with him for a minute. And let's see, he's in Act 1. He hasn't even rescued Cain yet. No big deal. Let's go grab our mercenary.
Yes?
Come on, Pratham, let's go. We ain't got time for all this razzmatazz. I know, I'm silly. I'm over here just playing with shouts. And yeah, I know this stream is early in the day. Unfortunately, because this is one of my double shift days, and the way that things usually work out, I kind of had no choice but to come on a little bit earlier today than normal. Also because, you know, I'm suspecting the date of the game is sooner rather than later. God, I need Cannot Be Frozen like yesterday. This character cannot exist without Cannot Be Frozen. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice a Ravenfrost to the gods here. I mean, as much as I like the massive amount of attack rating that I get from 2 Angelic Halos, if he doesn't have Cannot Be Frozen, it is worthless. He goes into battle, he gets stuck in a freeze loop, and as soon as he gets stuck in a freeze loop, he's done. Like, he is just done. Done. So we're gonna have to give him a Ravenfrost. Who has a Ravenfrost? I believe somebody's actually wearing 2. If I remember correctly. I think it might be her. Do you have 2 Ravenfrosts on, milady? You do have 2 Ravenfrosts on. Drop one of those Ravenfrosts, please. Put something else on. Put something else on. Two Ravenfrosts. What armor is he wearing anyway? He's wearing shaft stop, isn't he? I mean, as far as armors go, shaft stop is a pretty sweet armor, especially considering that it has, you know, 30% damage reduction on it. But it's the level requirement is so low, it really could use an upgrade. What's up, Exos? What is the upgrade recipe for an armor? Colem. E-diamonds. I feel like if the shaft stop was upgraded, the defense would be way higher. And would probably be more in line with something that would actually work. I wonder if that's a good idea, upgrading a shaft stop. Well, frickin' A, Complexic. Thanks for subscribing again, man. I appreciate it. In the world of Diablo. Alright. I'm doing a heckin' refresh on the links real quick. Hadn't even been 10 minutes, so it's only been 5 minutes. Actually 4 minutes. I'm already refreshing links. I actually did a lot of research on this because I was trying to figure out the exact time that I would likely see an update from them. And you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I actually went back and I looked at posts, like several posts for Diablo related things and Blizzard related things, and believe it or not, they tend to always post around like 1:40 to 2 p.m. EST, which is really weird. And I'm sorry, EST, 1:40 to 2 o'clock EST, and you know we're not there yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and refresh anyway. Like there seems to be a little bit of a variance, but for some reason they really love to post at that particular time, and I just really don't know why. You gotta put that to PDT. So that's really loud. The sheep scream. So it's like 11 p.m. They like to post their stuff around 11 p.m. like 10 to 11 p.m. PDT, which is interesting. I don't know why that's their go-to time, but we're just gonna look. We're gonna see what we can find. Hopefully we'll get some information. Hopefully. And sheep screams. It's many sheep screams. I knew when I added the sheep scream it was gonna be a whole thing. Man, you freaking got me good with that thing too. I'm dying over here. I'm dying. I'm dead. DED. Alright, upgrading a shaft stop. Do I have the stuff to upgrade a shaft stop? That's the question. I kind of want to see if I can upgrade a shaft stop. See, I didn't expect you to do it twice, but you didn't get me. You didn't... Okay, maybe a little bit. You got me a little bit. But still. Still, sir. Oh, Lord. The sound alerts for days. Oh, man. I knew people were going to have fun with that stuff. That's why I was looking for, like, sound alerts to put on there that would be really super, yeah. Super, yeah. So, P Diamond. I already have a P Diamond. So, we need a Co-Rune and a Lem Rune. Let's see if we can find a Co-Rune and a Lem Rune. That'd be fun to upgrade a shaft stop, just for laughs. Probably need more strength to wield it, but whatever. So how is everybody this morning? I know that this is a little early in the day for some of this stuff. It's a little early. Y'all don't have to lie. I know it's a little early. It's a little early. Time for a nap. Dude, I've been taking naps a lot lately. You don't even... That's... I don't know what's wrong with me. I'd just be like napping. I'd be like, oh, it's middle of the day. Time for a nap. Let's go. Nap time, bro. Naps are the best. Especially the naps that turn into, like, way more than a nap. Or they're like, I didn't really mean to fall asleep for the rest of my life, but yeah, I kind of did. Fall asleep for the rest of my life. See, I'm seriously considering just decking out this shaft stop just for laughs, and it just occurred to me I could socket it, and I could throw an Rune in there, and it would have 15 to all res, so it could be like a really beast shaft stop. I'm assuming that if I upgrade it to the hell difficulty, it'll be pretty awesome. If I create a character on an EU server, can I also play with it on American servers? What game are you talking about? Because in Diablo II Lord of Destruction, the one that I'm playing right now, the answer to that question is no. If you're making a character in Diablo II Resurrected, which is the new game, the answer to that question is yes. Alright, so we've got our Emid rune and a Lemid rune. We need a Co rune, and we're set. We need a Co rune. Where is a Co rune hiding at? Let's check Mr. Zealer. Oh, Mr. Zealer, do you have a Co rune? You do not have a Co rune, and it's very rude. I see Maximus is online. Joins the game called GHJ. Bring 3 open socket gear. What are you trying to make, militants? You in chat? I got chat left over from last night. So the guy came in there, name is Tijo Zoo. Not sure who that is. It was the first time I'd seen him in chat. All the sheep screams. Frickin' sheep screams. Part of me was thinking maybe give frickin' barbarian guy a frickin' treachery. Honestly, a treachery would work really good for him. Not that upgrading the shaft stop wouldn't work good for him also, but 45% IAS with 20% faster hit recovery isn't exactly a bad thing. And then Venom and Fade procs. I actually super considering it. Super considered. I mean, I could always just make another treachery if I can find another nice 3 open socket armor. They're just such nice little armors. Oh, the Co rune? Yeah, I'm not sure if I have one. I mean, I feel like I should have one. I mean, I'm like 99% sure I probably have one sitting around. I just don't know what character. Co runes are pretty common. They're not that rare. Yeah, see, I got 2 on my Necromancer. I just remembered too that it was probably on my Necromancer. I probably don't have another Limb rune though. The Limb rune is a little rare. I have a couple runes. So let's see if we can upgrade this armor real quick. Come here, bearded in. I'm really just interested to see how much armor the shaft stop can go up to, and what the requirements will be. It'll be interesting to see. Defense-wise, I know it's going to be a nice boost. Alright, so Co and Lem and the shaft stop. So right now the shaft stop is 642 defense with 200% enhanced defense, 250 defense versus missiles, 60 life, damage reduced by 30. It has a strength requirement of 92 and a required level of 38. So what's going to go up when we upgrade this is, number 1, the defense is going to go up. Number 2, the strength is going to go up, and number 3, the required level is going to go up. So let's find out what we end up with. So we end up with a 1,428 defense armor, which is pretty darn sweet. A strength requirement of 158, so we did go up quite a bit on the strength requirement, and then we got the required level of 54. So we are shy on the strength now, which you know, is kind of to be expected. I expected it to go up. I didn't expect it to go up that much, but that's a pretty hefty strength difference. So what are we at? We're at 138, and we need 158, so we need 20 strength. We probably can get 20 strength from something for the time being. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, got my freaking Hellfire torch just sitting around like a dummy. I mean, honestly, a couple levels would get me there, and that's really not that big of a deal. Checking to see if I've got any just random gear laying around that has plus to strength on it. Doesn't quite look like it. I mean, besides the Barbarian Torch, which I can't even use because it's level 75. If I get level 75, that would actually give me more than enough strength. But by the time I get level 75, I'd have enough strength just from sheer points. Wouldn't have to worry about it by then.
Impossible.
Alright, let's take the armor out of here. I'm gonna go take it and I'm gonna get it socketed. Throw that rune in there. Give it a little bit more resistances. A little bit more resistance. I'll just steal my Merc's armor for the time being. Alright, let me go to a... trying to think if I've used both my socket quests or not. I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I haven't used both my socket quests.
Stay a while and listen. Afternoon.
Well, I used the one in Nightmare, that's for sure.
I can't use that.
He can't use it either. What level is he? 62, and I'm level 62. Okay, well he's caught up to me. Alright, so let's check normal difficulty mode. See if I use my socket quest there. I guess I did. We're currently just waiting, Neverworld. It's really, that's really all there is to it. We're just waiting. Just waiting. I think that we'll probably get some sort of announcement like around like 2 EST. But, you know, that's not like a 100% thing or anything. That's just my intuition. So either I'm correct and we'll get an announcement, or I'm horribly wrong and you guys can all laugh at me. They're all gonna laugh at me. They're all gonna laugh at me. Huh. I think if I use up my socket quest on like every one of my characters. Probably not. I bet you my Druid still has his socket quests. I would bet my Druid still has a socket quests. Let's kind of running out of opportunities to leave and join games. Oof, I just don't want to take a risk of dropping it on the ground and coming back and it's not there. That would be very sad indeed. Well, let's give it a try anyway. You live and you learn. Let's check Mr. NATO Druid. I don't think NATO Druid has used his quests yet. I don't think he has. I don't really know what he would have used them on, to be honest.
After the ancient, what do you need?
Nope. Does he have anything with plus to strength on it? I actually do have these, like, really sweet, like, plus to strength rings. It's not enough, though. One of them is, like, plus 14 to strength, and, like, all resistance is, like, 20 or something. It's a pretty ridiculous ring. I can't remember exactly the stats on it, but I remember it was pretty ridiculous. Huh. I'm actually just kind of waiting for a second because I want to make sure I don't get realm downed on the way on the way back to get this item. They're just like, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. No. Alright. And away we go. Hopefully with less realm down action. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click, click. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click, click, click. Click, 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 click. 1, 2, 3, join. Alright, nice, sweet. Now the question is do we want to throw an Umbran in there? Or do we want to throw a 15% increased attack speed jewel? What's the verdict, boys? 15 to all resistances or 15% increased attack speed? What say you, Diabloites? Diabloites. Just refreshed all the links just for laughs. Well, I mean, my res isn't that great on the Barbarian, but I was thinking, you know, Barbarian gets natural resistances, and, do I really need the res? Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, wouldn't it be better if I had some IAS? Of course, it would be nice if I had, like, a 15/40, but, you know, I don't have a 15/40, so that's not gonna happen. Let me go ahead and make another hell, or actually, you still in that hell game? Let me just join that one. Yeah, you are still in the hell game. Look at that. Yeah, I was thinking IAS too. Give me a little bit of faster speed. Eco armor, what does that mean? God, I don't want to lose this this weapon, but it's it really needs a it really needs an Amrune in it or something. %5 chance to cast level 1 amplified damage on striking. That's a ethereal weapon. It's nice. It's good for a little low level Merc, and I'm just full of crap. I guess I don't really need an Undead Crown. I don't really need Hassur's Iron Heal, and I don't really need Hassur's Iron Stay. Sweet. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually look the same way in D2R. It looks weird. I don't really like the way the chainmail looks in Diablo II Resurrected. I hope they changed it. They talked about changing various things. I kind of hope that they did change that. God bless it. Yeah, my Merc has no armor now, so we get his butt handed to him. Kind of feel like I should give our Merc back his armor. I stole his bone flesh, like literally just yanked it from him. Of course, I don't even have the money. Oh yeah, once I can actually use it, so that'll be nice. I'm pretty sure they nerfed it to 50% in PvP, PvM. It's 50% in PvM, I think, and 75% in PvP. At least I believe so. When you give me gold to resurrect my Merc, oh, thank you. Merc! I'll just be naked. How about that?
Not in town.
Naked. 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 I have to cover up my nakedness. Might as well carry that with me. I mean, I'm fixing some of my problems here and there. It's not a big deal. What is he wearing? Sabazis? Sazapis? Sazazazabazaz? He has plenty of life steal. That's not his problem. Alright. I see you did some bail runs while I was gone, Militant. Did you get your character worked out a little bit better? I need a character that has access to Nightmare. I don't even know if I have a character that has access to Nightmare anymore. I really don't. Let's just go to Nightmare. Have some fun. Just play around. Oh, look, a queue. Man. I ain't seen a queue in a little while. Not super excited about the queue coming back. Foodweave. Come here, Shanky Poo. Heavy gloves. Heavy gloves of not so great. Good lord, I run fast. I mean, at least I've got no problem in this difficulty setting, even with no armor on. They'll do it just fine. Heck, if I make a treachery later, I could just give the Merc the shaft stop. It's certainly not going to be a downside for him. Just run through the entire difficulty setting. When you're on a frenzy barbarian, you certainly can. Keep on running, keep on running, keep on throwing, keep on throwing. Slayer Guard. Resocket Slayer Guard with nothing else on. Oh, there's the waypoints. Can't wait till I can use better weapons. As nice as these scalpers are, the Gimmer Shreds and the Lacerator are way better. Oh, conviction, huh? How was that just popped up on my frickin' screen? Yep, there it is. There it is. I told you. I freaking told you. It popped up on my freaking feed just like that. The road to launch begins, and it literally says 8:13. Freaking called it. Freaking called it. I'm bringing it up on screen right now for everybody to see. Give me just a minute. I called this so freaking good. You guys don't even know I called this. I knew it. Freaking knew it. Early access beta from the 13th to the 16th. I told you it was going to be today. I knew that they were going to come out with the news article today. I even knew the freaking time they were going to come out with it. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I freaking knew it. So, August 13th to the 16th is the early access beta, which is pretty much what I thought. And then the 20th to the 22nd is the open beta. So that 17th date that we got was bullcrap. It was right smack dab in the center. Didn't make any sense. Launch day, obviously we already knew that. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, guys and gals, give me like 30 minutes. I'm going to make a news article. I'm going to post it up on YouTube, and then I'm going to come right back, alright? Hello, guys and gals. I'm back. I just wanted to get that. I wanted to get this information out here. The good news, the Shepherd news. We got to get the news out there. I'm actually gonna upload this video right now on. I'm not gonna do it on stream. You guys can't see me upload the video. You guys are loud now. I put myself in the chair, by the way. If you guys could do me a favor. Just a super awesome big favor. This whole thing has been a rodeo ride for me, and I'm excited that I was actually able to guess this. I'm like super excited. The hop over to my YouTube page and update this video, please. I would appreciate it. Must update. Now, where is it? I gotta get this uploaded as quick as possible so that we get the scoop. We need the scoop, guys. We need the scoop. Don't laugh at me, okay? I literally got off work early just for this. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I think I can hear you guys laughing on the other side. Don't laugh. We got the date, Exos. We got the date. That's what happens. So we now have the date, and we have both dates, believe it or not. I'm uploading the video right now for the dates. Sorry, I'm over here trying to type in stuff. I told you it was coming. No, y'all ain't pay attention to me. No, don't pay attention to the Ginger Gaming Mentor. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's only been doing these videos every single day for the past 18 million days. I kid, of course, but woot. I don't even care. It's up. Video's up. Go, 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 go. If you guys could do me a favor and you could, if you could go over and shoot me a like over there, we got the announcement. We finally got the announcement. Sweet. I stopped everything I was doing too. I freaking knew it was coming. They did it early too. They did it earlier than I expected. A little bit earlier than I expected. I was expecting it at around 2, and they did it at 1 o'clock, so they kind of threw me off, the little bastards. The little bastards. What's up, Vakir? Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of getting the good word out to people. That's pretty much it. Boop. Control C. Paste. Pasty, pasty, paste. New cinematics. Yeah, they're gonna have new cinematics. Hell yeah. You didn't know about that, man? They're redoing all the cinematics. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff to read. I hate to bail out on you guys, but I'm gonna be right back, and I gotta make a full-length video on this release. It's gonna take me a little while. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'll be back later. I will be back. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, well, yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys and gals. I'm super excited. I'm sitting over here, like, recording information, trying to get as much stuff up as I can. You know, there's a time frame on this, and if I don't hit the time frame, it's useless for me to even try. The first person wins all the spoils, so to speak, on this kind of a thing. You know, that's how this goes. So give me just a minute. I'm gonna be uploading these files, and then once I'm finished uploading, we'll be good to go. Whew. Hopefully that's the right file. I didn't even check. That would be silly, wouldn't it? We're like, oh, okay, well, let me just upload this file. It ends up being like the super wrongest file ever. Like, it's like a porn video. The jokes for days, right? The jokes for days. So 131722, is that the correct one? Ooh, a whole 11 minutes long. Look at that. Just long enough for monetization. Jokes. You know how some people like deliberately try and make their videos, you know, the right length so that you know they can get their monetization. Like they deliberately make it that way. Alright, so let me copy and paste this stuff. I know you guys are probably annoyed I'm sitting here like bouncing back and forth, but there's this whole thing with Twitch. It's called a exclusivity clause or whatever. So anything that I stream on Twitch is not allowed to be on YouTube within the same time period, and it's just really silly. I don't exactly know why that is. So so I couldn't stream it on here. Sup, Neverworld. Hopefully it's at the top of the jank. I was literally waiting on this stuff. I don't know how anyone else could have gotten to this sooner because I was literally waiting. Like literally waiting like a starving child waiting for like a starving dog waiting for someone to drop like a little piece of food off of a plate. So I'm gonna do a premiere. Ooh, I'm gonna do a premiere over on YouTube. A premiere is this interesting thing where you basically kind of like watch with your group. I'm trying to remember how I do this. Come on, let me do my premiere. Here we go. And you guys can come chat with me while we're getting all the details. It'll be pretty cool. It's just got to upload. It's taken me like just a couple minutes to upload it. I hope I do get flooded. This will be great. This is exactly what I was hoping for the entire time. If you guys want to come over here with me, I'm gonna do this on stream. We're gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna chat. I'm actually gonna pull it up on stream too. Here, hold on. Let me pull this up on stream. Doot 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 doot. Haha. So this is a YouTube premiere. I haven't done a lot of these YouTube premieres, to be honest with you. There's usually not a lot of cause for it because with a YouTube premiere, you know, you have to have a lot of people who are how do I put it? You know, viewing. You have to have a lot of people viewing. If you don't have a lot of people viewing, then there's no point. What's up, suckers? It's a very small video. It should actually process really quickly. Neverworlds. Dude, I knew it was coming this weekend. I freaking knew it. I called it. I'm so excited that I called it, and I hate to sound like a pompous butt face, but man, I put so much effort and research into this. Like I kept looking into stuff. I would check and see when freaking Blizzard would release their information. I found all the little tidbits, and then Keep Slaying Him came in, and Neverworld came in, and came in with little tidbits, and I put together all the information in a ball, and like just kneaded it until I came out with what was most likely the most likely scenario. And I feel like I got it. I was like, I know when it's going to be. I even went to work early today, guys. I went to work early today, specifically so I could go home early, because I knew the announcement was going to be at 1 o'clock. I knew it. And I knew I needed to be home when the announcement happened. So I literally went to work early so I could come to work. So I could come home early. Isn't that just absolutely silly? And oh man, I'm on vacation the entire week of the 15th, and I don't work Saturday, and I don't work Sunday. I do work Friday, but I don't really work Friday for that long, so this is gonna be this will be interesting. I'm gonna have to go to work on Friday early too. That's gonna be the day, boys. That's gonna be the day. We are gonna have so much fun. All of us, we are gonna have so much fun. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you are. Even if you don't want to play, I hope you guys are ready to have some fun, chatting and talking about things, and everything else. What's up, Jay Banana? I'm doing a premiere. We're gonna discuss all the stuff. I go over and I read everything, and then once I finish with that, we're gonna talk about it together. There is some stupid information in there, and there's some nice information in there. I'm actually really excited that it's going to be cross-play or cross-progression. They also specifically stated that it's going to carry over your progress between the 2 weekends, so they're not going to make you restart. Jay Banana. That's the first time I've seen you in here, man. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, sir. Actually, you know what? I need to separate this window out. Bloop. Have that on a separate screen. So this is going to be up as soon as it finishes processing, and that's really all there is to it. Like, it should be up pretty darn soon. Yeah, it says SD is processing 95%. So we're almost there. You know what? Let me make a thumbnail real quick for this, so it'll attract some attention. Yep, there we go. It's up. I think we might be approaching launch. Oh Lord, there it is. 1 minute 57 seconds to go, suckers. Ooh, that's loud. That's so loud, though. Don't do that to me. Let's bring that down a little bit. Just there you go. Let's bring that down a hair. That's some loud waiting music. I'll go ahead and refresh this real quick. I'm gonna mute that music. That's pretty loud music. And let's pull a nice screen capture from somewhere. I got a really nice idea for a screen capture. Let's use this. Perfect. Perfect. Pull out our lovely paint program. Who doesn't love paint? See, and all you guys who followed me, and you probably had no plan thinking that I was actually going to be able to pull a date out of my butt. I pulled a date out of my butt. I even predicted it. Y'all's jealous. That's all there is to it. Jealous, y'all's jealous. Alright, create thumbnail. Upload thumbnail. Yes. Dude, I'm super excited. It's a lot sooner than I thought. There was a little part of me, I'm not gonna lie, there was a little part of me today who was waiting. I was waiting for this, and I knew I needed to wait till at least 1 o'clock. Like, I knew that it was gonna be 1 o'clock was when I was gonna know for certain whether or not the game was gonna be at the particular time. But you know, I'm gonna put my little doojanks on here. There was I doubted. There was a little moment there where I had doubt. I was a doubty McDouterson, and I was like, "Oh man, what if it doesn't come and I gotta wait till next week?" It's like that's gonna suck. And I'm like, "No, it'll come this week. It will come." Nah, that's too much. Let's just this is good. We're gonna save and publish this. Save and publish. To 8:23 is the open beta. I got a time zone converter in here so you can figure out when your particular characters are going to be good. So we've got Druid is going to be accessible now, and we're also going to have the Paladin accessible now. So, we've got those two characters that weren't accessible last time when the alpha came out. Multiplayer and miscellaneous details. Both test weekends will have multiplayer enabled alongside cross progression on Windows, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and so basically the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 too. That's interesting. Up to 8 players can play together in one game, besides complementary skills that help each other in battle. Experience monster hit points and quantity of items dropped scale upwards as more players join the session. Additionally, players can choose to duel each other or even claim rivals' ear in PvP combat. Lastly, the technical alpha, both Act 1, The Sightless Eye, and Act 2, The Secret of Visagere, will be fully playable. The fully remade Act 1 and 2 cinematics will also be viewable in the Diablo II Resurrected Early Access and Open Beta. That's very, very awesome. All players who pre-purchased Diablo II Resurrected and currently own Diablo 3 will be able to immediately unlock the Heritage of Ariat and Diablo II themed Barbarian Transmog sets in Diablo 3. Okay, interesting. Kind of like a blue war paint look. Anyone who pre-purchased Diablo Primeval Collection can also earn their Mephisto pet and equip a menacing Hatred Grasp wing set in Diablo 3 for more details. Community feedback. Throughout the technical alpha, the community was incredible in sharing their feedback, bugs, and other insight from their experiences throughout the test. Please share your impressions as we continue to polish the game. While upholding the authenticity of the original game's design, we welcome you to share your feedback on the official Diablo 2 forums or Diablo subreddit. If you're unable to directly participate in these tests, but want to follow the game's development, please keep an eye on Diablo II Resurrected live streams across twitch.tv and YouTube Gaming. If you want to learn more about Diablo II Resurrected, check out our website here for real-time updates or follow our Twitter page. Frequently asked questions. Yes, yes, yes. How do I take part in the early access beta? Starting Friday, August 13th, Windows, PC, Xbox Series, and PlayStation players who pre-purchased Diablo II Resurrected or Diablo Prime will be able to play early access beta at 10 a.m. PDT on those supported platforms. Players will be able to preload the game starting August 11th. Nice. Please note, on console platforms, the early access beta will be available to download from within your own game library. How do I take part in the open beta? Starting Wednesday, August 18th, Windows PC players will be able to preload the open beta via their Battle.net client. On Xbox Series X, 1, PlayStation 5, and 4, will be able to preload their beta starting August 17th after early access beta ends from the store pages across the Xbox Live Marketplace and PlayStation Store. On August 20th at 10 a.m. PDT, they will be able to play the game. The open beta is available to anyone in the public who wishes to participate on a supported platform. Very cool. How long will the beta last? The early access weekend test will run until August 17th at 10 a.m. PDT. The open beta weekend will run until the 23rd at 10 a.m. PDT. This will allow us to get the right amount of gameplay feedback and client performance data. Reference this time zone converter to identify when the test will end in your region. Do I need Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus to participate in the open beta? Xbox Live Gold is required to play during early access to the open beta and to access multiplayer features at launch on Xbox platforms. Xbox Live Gold is not required to play during the open beta. Non-early access on Xbox platforms. PlayStation Plus is not required during early access or the open beta, but will be required to access multiplayer features at launch on PlayStation systems. If I'm unable to participate in the early access beta, will I have a chance to participate in future tests? The Diablo II Resurrected open beta will be playable to all those who wish to participate in the second weekend test. August 20th is open to the public. Are test participants permitted to capture, record, or stream the Diablo II Resurrected beta? Yes, all players are allowed to capture, record, or stream the game throughout the early access beta and open beta. Very, very nice. Why is the beta not playable on the Nintendo Switch? We are working closely with our platform partners to ensure a successful launch of Diablo II Resurrected on all platforms. While open beta will not be available for the Nintendo Switch system, the Heritage of Ariat Transmog for Diablo 3 is intended to be available as a pre-order incentive to players on the Nintendo Switch. When Diablo II Resurrected launches across all platforms on September 23rd, subject to changes, wishlist Diablo II Resurrected on Nintendo Switch here to stay up to date. Why are only 5 classes playable in the beta? Diablo II Resurrected will launch with 7 playable classes. We are focusing our gameplay testing on 5 of those classes. The Amazon, Barbarian, Sorceress, Druid, and Paladin, who will be joined by the Assassin and Necromancer when the game officially launches. What acts are playable in the beta? Diablo II Resurrected will launch with the full narrative experience of game alongside the narrative content of the expansion, Lord of Destruction. For this test, we really want to hone in on early gameplay in the settings of Act 1 and 2. Well, that sucks. We're only getting Act 1 and 2 again? Why is my character still attacked while at the loading screen? As mentioned in the Technical Alpha Learnings blog, characters will no longer spawn in a hostile place until the game is fully loaded, preventing characters from getting attacked or harmed during a loading screen. This fix is not in the build for the early access and open beta, but it will be in the game for launch. We didn't want to delay the timing of the upcoming tests for this issue. Will my progression from beta carry over to the next test? If you participate in early access weekend, your progression from that test will carry over to the open beta, which kicks off August 20th. Will I be able to load my Diablo 2 Classic save files into the early access or open beta? Players will not be able to import local offline saves from the original Diablo 2 to Diablo 2 Resurrected Early Access and Open Beta because this test is online only. At launch, players will be able to load their local offline saves by copying the save files from the original Diablo 2 to the Diablo 2 Resurrected. The underlying game engine is exactly the same, so those local saves will work, but they will need to be copied over manually. However, local save files, whether newly created or copied from Diablo 2, will be different from online save files. There are profound differences between the modern BattleNet of today and what we launched with Diablo II all those years ago. To enjoy all the modern online features, such as friend invites and greater security, players will need to create a new online character. Will the beta have controller support? Open beta will have controller support, however, this is still under development, so only any feedback will be valuable for us during this testing phase. What is the regional availability of Diablo II Resurrected Early Access and Open Beta tests? Diablo II Resurrected Early Access and Open Beta will be available in most regions outside of China. Will the Diablo II Resurrected Early Access Beta and Open Beta tests support local languages? All supported languages, English, French, Italian, German, European, Spanish, Korean, Polish, Traditional Chinese, Mexican, Spanish, Japanese, Brazilian, Portuguese, and Russian will be implemented in the tests. Full language support is still a work in progress. Will TCP IP support be available in early access to open beta tests? TCP IP support will not be available in the upcoming beta or the final game. After careful deliberation, we will no longer be supporting this option as we identified potential security risks and are committed to safeguarding the player experience. When will the Diablo II Resurrected be released? September 23rd. Will there be a physical edition of Diablo II Resurrected? Diablo II Resurrected is a digital-only product. Boo. We also have minimum system requirements here. It doesn't look like they have changed. Well, we're still only getting Act 1 and 2. We're getting 2 new classes, so that's nice. It's going to be 2 weekends instead of 1 weekend like the alpha. From what it looks like, they didn't implement some of the changes because they said they didn't have time, which is weird. I mean, we will be able to stream it. That's pretty sweet. It's going to be available on everything except for the Nintendo Switch. That's pretty awesome. Not so awesome that we're stuck in Act 1 and 2 again. I think that's a little weird. I don't understand why we can't get to Act 3, 4, or 5. Anyway, as always, I am dedicated to bringing you guys this news as soon as humanly possible, and I appreciate you guys and gals watching my videos. Tune into Twitch. I definitely will be streaming this day one. Literally, when this game comes out, I will be streaming it. So swing on by and feel free to ask questions, and we can talk about all the different things. I'll whip out a controller. We can try out, the different characters with different controllers. I'm probably going to play a Smite Paladin as my first character, and then a Rabies Druid as my second, since the Paladin and the Druid were the ones that were just added. And as always, thanks for watching. All right, guys and gals, let's see if they have a press kit up. They do have a press kit up. Here we go, boys. I'm going to start sounding like Etika. Joy-Con, boys! Diablo II Resurrected Open Beta Press Kit. So we have open beta information. Let's see. What do we got? That's it? These are literally the same pictures we had before, aren't they? They're the same pictures we had before. Why you no give us new stuff? Oh, here's a fact sheet. Let's look at this. Fact sheet. What's in this? We're gonna look at this fact sheet, guys. This is a weird little fact sheet. Get ready. I don't know if this is even going to work. Oh, here we go. And WordPad. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at WordPad. This is the Diablo II Resurrected press release, like fact sheet, I guess. All right, so let's go over this together. Diablo II Resurrected is a definitive remastering of Diablo II and its Lord of Destruction expansion. 2 hallmark entries in Blizzard Entertainment's genre-defining action role-playing series. Seems like a bunch of propaganda there. Let's see. The Burning Hells open its gates this fall, so we've got our official release date there. What's up, Ravenheart? We've got available for pre-purchase. Join the open beta test and bring your friends on August 20th. Early access. There's a little asterisk next to PlayStation 4. See that? See that little plus sign? Let's see what that little plus sign means. It's usually at the bottom. It's usually at the bottom. Why is it not there? I wants to see you, sir. Hold on, something's wrong with my I gotta bring the size of this down just a little bit so you guys can see everything. Hopefully you guys can still read it. Let's see if we can find, there it is right there. Little star. Xbox Live Gold is required to play early access to the open beta and access multiplayer features at launch. Xbox Live Gold is not required to play during the open beta, non-early access. PlayStation Plus is not required during early access or open beta, but will be required to access multiplayer features at launch. So take that as you will. 2 more playable classes, Druid and Paladin. Open beta is available in multiple languages. New quality of life and accessibility features. The final version of Diablo II Resurrected will include a wide array of accessibility-focused improvements, audio channel sliders. Hopefully we have all those in the test. Let's see. Play with mouse and keyboard or controller. Stream and capture all the footage you want. As soon as you begin to play Diablo II Resurrected open beta during early access or later, you are free to live stream, capture, and publish gameplay footage, or take and publish as many screenshots as you like from anywhere in the game. Relive the Terror. Original 2D sprites. We're also going to get the open beta. We'll have the Act 1 and Act 2 remade cinematics, so that's going to be nice. They also pretty much said, you know, that it's going to be online multiplayer only. So online multiplayer only. There's no single player this time. Chances are they're probably not going to be able to hack it this time. Is pretty much what they're saying. No hacky. That's probably what they're worried about, by the way. They don't want people to hack the game. They had that issue already, and believe it or not, TCP was actually the way that they were able to hack that game, and that was part of the issue. So that's why they're not going to include the TCP connection in there anymore, because they don't want people to hack it. All right, let me get all my jank right, because I freaking moved everything around like 8 different ways to get this stuff running. Oh wow, there's like 20 people in here. I haven't even been looking like at the number of people in here or the followers or anything. Or thank you for following Wirt's Leg Gaming. That's pretty cool. And Jay Banana. Yeah, I don't understand why we don't have more than just Act 1 and Act 2, but I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't like it. I don't like just Act 1 and Act 2. I like that we're getting more classes. I like that we're getting some changes and updates. You know, I like the various things that we're getting, but I don't like the fact that we're still stuck with Act 1 and Act 2. I think that's a little weird. Want to become... Man, I thought I blocked all those people from spamming in my chat. What, is it because I have 20 people watching now that somebody's got to pop in and do that stupid stuff? Like, want to be famous? Just as a heads up, if any of you guys and gals are streamers, if any of you have ever actually even contemplated taking a look and seeing what they have to offer, let me tell you what they have to offer. It's bots, okay? They're going to offer you bots. The bots are going to watch your channel, and the bots are going to interact with you, and that's all they are, is bots. And they have absolutely no transient value, and Twitch will not even like really count them as viewers. Like it will ban their accounts after a certain period of time, and when they ban their accounts, all your views and everything that those bots brought you will disappear along with them. because once the account is gone, all the views and everything will disappear along with them. Same thing with YouTube. YouTube works the exact same way. So like you'll have a whole bunch of viewers and subscribers and whatnot like that, and then all of a sudden, as soon as those bot accounts get banned, which they always end up doing, you'll see a bunch of your subscribers just disappear off your list. And I know this because I did lots of research into my YouTube channel before I started to make it. Like I didn't just like hop right in like a guy jumping into a hot tub. No, I did a little bit of research first. I dipped my little pinky toe in there, and eventually, I decided to just hop in, but it wasn't right away. That's right, Bryce. August 13th. And we got the information exactly when I thought we were going to get the information, and it ended up being exactly as I called it too. 2 weekends, and it's literally just the weekends, and that's it. And it does end on Monday, by the way. I was unsure about that because I couldn't remember, but it does actually end on Monday morning. So it goes on until Monday morning at 1 EST. So 10 PDT, 1 EST is when the test ends on basically Monday morning, which is very interesting. Now I'm just running around on my barbarian killing stuff, and I'm so excited. I'm ready to get right back into Diablo all over again. I didn't even get to play the alpha. You guys, I didn't even get to play the alpha. Like, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm running a countdown to beta, and I didn't even get to play the alpha. Maybe I should update the description of all my videos now to be like T-, as if I always knew it was the 13th. I always knew. By the way, I hate to ask like 4 times, but if you could head over there and shoot me some likes and some maybe throw some comments in there, that'd be really great. I'd like to get that video up to the top of the thing so everybody sees it. Man, I literally I didn't even get much sleep last night. Like I knew it was coming. I freaking went to work early. I came home early. You know what I did? I even washed the dishes, took the dogs out. Like I got everything out of the way. You know why? Because I didn't want the girlfriend to get on my case about any of it. And that might sound silly, but like I didn't want anything to get in the way of me popping this date up because I knew the date was coming. I just knew it. I even like you're gonna laugh at me, but like one of the dogs would not go outside. And last thing I was gonna do was have to clean up pee in the middle of my live stream. So I literally this is a big dog, by the way. He's a very big dog. I just picked the dog up and I carried him outside. Like I was not having none of it today. Not a single bit of it today. I was like, look, you're going outside, take a pee, whether you want to or not. And he's like, I'm not moving. And he literally curled up into a little ball, like he did that little dog thing where, dogs are like, I'm not going anywhere and you can't make me. Kind of a little stance. And so I was like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. And I just picked him up. And I just brought him outside. And I think he was shocked too, because I don't normally pick him up. And he's a very big dog, so he's probably not even used to being picked up. So he was a little shocked. And I just picked him right up and carried him outside. I didn't even care. I put him down on the grass and he's like, okay, guess I'll poop. Guess I'll poop. I feel bad for him. He's having trouble. He's getting to be an old dog. I'm sure he's got arthritis, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble with his back legs. So he's starting to get to be like an old man who doesn't want to walk around. He doesn't want to do anything anymore. He just wants to lay in bed and sleep. And he barely even he can't walk on the kitchen floor anymore. Like the kitchen floor is like just too slippery for him at this point, I guess. You know, we even got these little runner rugs so he can kind of walk across the rugs. Unfortunately, they have been a disaster. When I say they've been a disaster, what I mean is like 2 days in a row they got peed on, so. Not as effective as I would have hoped. So we have some dates now. And unfortunately, the dates did not come soon enough, I think, for a lot of people to be able to schedule time off. There's really not much that can be done about that. I really wish I could have scheduled some time off, and I ended up scheduling a week off anyway, and somehow it kind of worked out, maybe-ish. Like, not really, but sort of. I mean, it's going to give me time to edit my videos. There's that. So at the very least, I'll have a nice a video editing time frame. The I'm so torn on like what to do during the beta. Like, you guys might think that's silly. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna play the game. But like, I kind of want to do more than just play the game. Like, I want to show off like the controller. I want to do like a whole video on the controller. I want to do a whole video on you know, like showing off the skills of the paladin and showing off the skills of the druid. I want to do a whole video on you know, like the showing off like the various areas. I want to go into each one of the areas and show off how cool the areas are. Like take a walk through Arcane Sanctuary and take a walk through the Maggot Lair and take a walk through the catacombs and all the different zones. I'm such a freaking Diablo nerd. I hope you guys are aware of how much of a Diablo nerd I am. What's up, Diabolica? Look, we got everybody showing up today. Today is the day everybody shows up. Cause we got the news when the beta drops. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Let's see. Yo, Ginge. Ginge. That's a new nickname for me. So beta won't be available on Switch, and also on the news page, it says Diablo II Resurrected will launch on all platforms on September 23rd, subject to changes. Makes me worried they're considering not having it on the Switch, or at least not cross-progression based on what people were saying. How easily hackable the Switch is. Any thoughts? I can tell you right now exactly why the Nintendo Switch might be delayed. It's because they're probably having issues getting the Nintendo Switch version to run properly. So the Nintendo Switch is a very fine system, but it is not, and I will be the first to come to the Nintendo Switch's defense, because I have always felt the Nintendo Switch is an amazing system. But, and I'm going to strongly with a capital B-U-T-T, the Nintendo Switch is one of those systems that has to be finely tuned. So when you put a game on it, you can't just slap the game on there and get it to run. You've got to go through the process of adjusting things like the anti-aliasing, the texture files. You gotta do a little bit of resolution multi-sampling, like basically where it goes up and down in the resolution when the game starts to get in those really hard areas. You know, you've got to go through the process of making sure all the memory is assigned to the correct locations, and that it's loading the files at the correct times, and there's all these little things that the Nintendo Switch has to do to make sure that it runs well. And I'm not saying that the Diablo II Resurrected is not going to run well on the Nintendo Switch. What I'm saying is that they very well just might delay it specifically to make sure that it's running well. So if they get to the point where they feel like the game is not going to run well on the Nintendo Switch in time, where they can't fine-tune it well enough to where it's a good experience on the Nintendo Switch, they might delay it. And that's an option for sure. But that's probably what they're doing right now. Like, what they're doing right now on the Nintendo Switch is they're probably messing around with the settings. They're probably doing all these little FPS tests and things like that. They're running the game in these difficult areas, You know, where the lag happens. They're grabbing their summon necromancer and they're spamming poison novas, and they're trying to see exactly where they need to get the settings to make the game run properly. Now, I'm optimistic, very optimistic on this. If you have, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch, but it's a very fun experience. Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch is probably far better than I ever thought it was going to be, especially considering Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch was, or Diablo 3 is kind of a graphic hog of a game, a little bit. Like, I remember back in the day, it was kind of a graphic hog system. Yeah, they said we're going to be able to preload the game on PC tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have access to preload the game. To 8/11 is what they said for PC users. I believe Xbox can already preload the game, so if you hop over on your Xbox, I think it's already live. Not sure about the PlayStation 4. Sorry, Maximus. I'm always running like 18 miles ahead on this guy. He's definitely not a character that you play with a bunch of other people. I threw you a TP up, though. I'm over in Ancient's Way now. I'm just like clearing everything, basically. Just getting some EXP. I can't see Nightmare games anymore, so I can't go into bail runs, which is kind of sad. So how many of you guys are going to be online playing with me when beta starts? Because I would love to get an 8-man group going. So, you know, if you are able to play on launch day, you know, at 1 p.m. EST, raise your hand. Because I think an 8-man group would be just such an awesome stream. If we could get an 8-man group together and we could just freaking roll through everything with just the most amazing fun. I'm gonna be on PC, obviously, because I don't really have an Xbox or a PlayStation, so it's probably gonna have to be all PC players. For any of you guys who are gonna be playing on Xbox or PlayStation 4, you know, I don't mean to leave you out, but I guess that's just the way it is. We got a Diabolica. Diabolica's gonna come play. Sounds like fun. Ravenheart. Because I'd love to get some stress tests going. We get 8 people in the game. We can really bog it down. We can bog it down. That you in that fire emote. Sorry, I was looking at comments. People be commenting on junk. It's important. Man, my barbarian goes like from like mock speed to like nothing in like the beat of a heart, and it feels so rough. It's like he's having a heart attack. Like I feel like I turned into an old man all of a sudden on this barbarian. Like at 1 second he's like the Flash, running around just like gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast, and then the next second he's just like the slowest turd that ever existed. So I found this drawing on the internet, and I'm gonna turn it into an emote, and it's got to be the cutest little weird frog creature I've ever seen in my life, and it's gonna take me a couple, like you know, maybe like a day or two to get this thing edited properly, because I'm gonna have to redraw it essentially, and then turn it into a little tiny file, and then it'll be a whole process, but it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be really cute, and that's gonna be my next emote is this weird little crying frog. And I know that sounds weird, but it's just a really cool image. Sometimes you find the weirdest stuff on the internet, and well, it's mine now. It's mine now. It's a frog. Emotes are fun. I gotta admit. When I first heard that people were like subscribing to Twitch users to get access to custom emotes, you know, I was like, okay, that seems kind of interesting. But then I started making my own custom emotes, and I started having so much fun making little emotes. I hope one day I'll have like a whole bevy of emotes. Like people who subscribe can get like 50 or 60 emotes that I make. It'll just be funny. It'll be like, oh yeah, and you get the Ginger Gaming Mentor emote pack. Congratulations. And they'll be like, there's so many chinchillas. Why are there so many chinchillas? Sorry, I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Because, you know, it could have gone horrible. Like beta could have like not started till like the third week in August, and it could have ran into September. Like they could have even done early access beta the last week of August, and then had like the regular beta in September. Like they could have really like hoodwinked us. You know what I mean? We could have been super hoodwinked. But it didn't turn out too bad. Second week in August isn't awful. It's not like super awful. I already killed the ancients, but you know what? Let's kill the ancients again for fun. Let's go. Die, Corlick. You know what, my dog? I got axes that I can throw too. Check this out. Who's the superior axe thrower now, Madoc? Who's the superior axe thrower now? Me. Bone Snarl the Flayer. Are you guys excited to be complete noobs? Because you guys do realize, you know, of course, that when we start the beta, we're not going to have any good gear. Like, we're just going to be dirt poor peasants with, like, we're going to be putting on, like, cracked quilted armor, and we're going to be excited about it. We're going to be like, ooh, quilted armor with 12 defense. Yes! So much better than my cracked quilted armor with 5 defense. What's up, Esoteric Cherasy? Nice to see you, man. Welcome to the party. We got the beta date. Not only did we get the beta date, but I'm super excited because I guessed the beta date. You know, in the whole world, nobody cares. I know. Nobody even cares that I guessed the beta date. But you know what? I care. I guessed the beta date. It was fun. I felt like it was a puzzle that I was trying to unravel, and when I finally figured it out, I was like dead set. I was sure that I'd figured it out. And I literally sat here and waited. I literally just waited for the appointed hour. Ooh, first unique drop is always so underwhelming though. Like a lot of the times it's Skewer of Kryntiz, and Skewer of Kryntiz is such a horrible unique item. It's really not the greatest unique item in the world. Skewer of Kryntiz is like a really, really common unique. Drops like all the time. Although you never know, we could end up with a Gull Dagger. That'd be fun. Get a Gull Dagger drop on our first freaking Diablo run. Nagel ring, nice, nice. Honestly, it's been so long, I couldn't even tell you what my first unique item was. I don't even think I know anymore. Gotta check these light gauntlets. Might be good. Or they might be absolutely dirt awful like that. Ooh. Never played D2 back in the day, unfortunately. Oh, esoteric. So you are a Diablo virgin. A virgin of Diablo. I envy you, sir. I'm going to be honest. I really envy you. Diablo was a game that is not... Like, you know, there are things in the past that I would definitely say were clouded by nostalgia. So, like, a lot of the times when people think fondly back on a game, you know, and then they actually go back and play it, they realize that the game was probably not as good as they had remembered. But I'm going to be honest with you, Diablo 2 is one of those games that is not clouded by nostalgia. And even today still holds up as an amazing game, despite any criticism that people could aim at it. And you're not only going to be playing Diablo 2, you're going to be playing Diablo 2 at its best. So Diablo 2 Resurrected is basically going to be Diablo 2 at its utmost best, which is saying a lot when you consider the fact that you know, it was already a nearly a perfect game. It's going to be even more of a perfect game when Diablo 2 Resurrected launches. And you won't have to play it over dial-up modem. So many of us back in the day who played Diablo 2, that's what we played it on originally. It was a freaking dial-up modem over the internet with our buddies with like 260 plus ping average. Just every day of the week, 260 plus ping. Most people can't even imagine playing a game with 260 plus ping anymore. Like, that's like, if you had 260 plus ping, you wouldn't even play. You would just turn off the game. You would just be like, yep, I'll come back another day. Screw this. Stop being rude to Pratham. I'm still stuck on this this only Act 1 and 2 thing. What is up with this only Act 1 and 2 thing? What is up with this? Like, can anyone like logically explain this to me? Like, let's say, for instance, that when the alpha came out, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5 were just not done yet, right? So they're just not finished. So instead of showing us Act 3, 4, and 5, you know, they go through the process of, you know, denying us access to these acts, specifically because, you know, they're not finished, right? But Diablo 2 Resurrected Alpha came out back in April. How many months is that since the alpha? Was that April, May, June, July, August? So we're talking about like 4.5 months in between the two versions. You would think by then they would have the Act 3 and Act 4 ready. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Maximus. I'm honestly just killing everything. I'm just getting EXP the old-fashioned way. Bill runs are nice and all, but man, they get boring so quick. And plus, you know, this character, he kills normal monsters a lot faster than he kills uniques. What's up, Escalon? Escalon is such a cool name. Sounds like you belong in an anime. Hey guys, did you check out the new anime? No, what's it called? It's called Escalon. What's it about? Oh, there's this big mech warrior, and the mech warrior comes in, and he like grabs this girl, and then the girl like almost dies, and then... How did I... No, give me that back. I didn't mean to sell you. Escalon. It also seems like one of those animes that would get like a sequel to. It would be like you'd get Escalon 2 or Escalon Returns. Yeah, Escalon Returns. That's what it would be. You'd hop onto your news channel one day and it would be like Escalon Returns in the all new anime. Escalon, come back king. Gotta do my narrator voice. I need some liquid. Need some waters. Oh my god, immune to physical. Hey, Militant, I need you over here to kill this immune to physical monster. I mean, I can kill him, but it's going to take me a while. Like a little while. Freaking immune to physical punks. I've had enough of you little succubuses. I'm gonna throw axes at your face. And you guys leave Pratham alone. What did Pratham do to you exactly? Nothing. Pratham did nothing to you. Pratham did nothing wrong. Hashtag Pratham did nothing wrong. Sweet. Hello, Hell Witch. Hello, Pit Lord. Undead Lords were always such a passive, annoying monster, I swear. They just hang back and they just cast their little fireballs and little firewalls, their little meteors, and they just do their little thing, and they're obnoxious. And they run away when you try and fight them, unless you catch them in a corner. Like, that's why it's nice to be a melee character who's also outranged. I'll just chuck axes at him and laugh. I was like, oh, you're running away? Oh, yeah, okay, here. Let me just chuck one of these axes at you. A Viking warrior. Whee! It cracks me up that somebody named Wirt's Leg Gaming just followed me. If you named your Twitter account or your Twitch account Wirt's Leg Gaming, I think you must love Diablo. Did you know in the game Hellgate London, the game that was made by the Diablo II developers, there was literally a Wirt's Leg in there, and it was named Wart's Leg instead of Wirt's Leg? Ooh. Steel framer. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Which game? I lost track of my thoughts. Can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yes, Hellgate London was very good. It was obvious that it still needed more polish. And it was obvious that it still needed more support. You know, active support. But it was a very good game. It was a game that was designed to be Diablo 3 in a nutshell. There's really no other way to put it other than that. Hellgate London is Diablo 3. It's made by the Diablo developers. It is what Diablo was supposed to be. Despite the fact that it does not use the Diablo franchise, it is still every bit a Diablo game over many other games. Like it's really hard to explain. You have to actually play it to experience what I'm talking about. But it is literally Diablo 3 in a nutshell. I mean, it's made by the people who made Diablo 2. Like, the majority of the people who worked on the project from Diablo 2 were the ones that created that game. David Brevik was one of them as well. Phil Shank, David T. Bren. There, a bunch of the the people from Diablo 2 were there. Blizzard North. You could very easily say that Hellgate London was made by Blizzard North. I actually have a video on Hellgate London. If you're interested, I just go over it, just kind of like to show it off for people who may have never had a chance to actually play it. I mean, it's not just a first-person shooter. There's melee aspects to it as well, Exos. I mean, there's whole melee characters built around sword and shield, as well as dual wielding. Die bale. I'll speed him. I'll speed him. Got a freaking Saigon's Guard. Tower shield. And some ghost armor. Demons and undead, no different than Diablo. Demons and undead, demons and undead. Well, yeah, let me pull up my my YouTube video on Hellgate London just for fun, so you guys can see what it's about. So if you guys have never actually taken a look at Hellgate London, you know, if you've never gone through the process of seeing it, it'll be a fun little thing for you to do. Is take a look at my Hellgate London video. I call it a journey through Diablo 2's past with Hellgate London, and I really go all out. And we watch the trailer. We do a whole bunch of stuff. I actually don't get any monetization from this video either, because the trailer is has like a copyrighted song in it.
So there's really no way I can show it off without, you know, it being copyrighted. I had contemplated taking the song out, but then it wouldn't be showing off Hellgate London. So, and that's all that video really is. I just wanted to show off Hellgate London to some people who may not have ever seen it. Unfortunately, the tale of Hellgate London is a sad one, and it's stuck in licensing limbo at this particular point. There's really no way out. I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. I'm gonna go grab myself something to drink. My throat is dry. Dry. Rawr. Alright, so what are we gonna do today? I still need... Ooh, I still need like 10 more strength to wield my shaft stomp. I'm level 64 now, but I still can't wield my Gimmer Shreds or my Lacerator. Or the War Strike. Poopies. Poopy doopy poopy poopy head. Poop. Poopies. Guess I got some defense with this Superior Templar coat until I can get something better. Is there like just like a super dirt easy, like not waste any runes recipe that I could throw into this Superior Templar plate? This it's actually a nice little Templar coat. And I know it doesn't have like the best defense in the world, but I'm thinking just something really easy. Something I don't really have to worry about being like a huge drain on my runes. You know, nothing like a Lem or a Co or anything. Just, you know, 3 sockets, armor. Huh. I mean, that one's kind of easy. Rain, Ort, Mal, Ith. I actually have all that laying around. I've got a couple Mals. Peace is also kind of easy, but I'm not really sure I want a Peace armor. Myth is super easy. Hell, Am, Nef. Hell. Oh, I don't have an Am, and I probably don't have a Nef on me either. Militant, do you have an Am and a Nef rune, sir? Sir? %3 chance to cast level 1 Howl when struck. 10% chance to cast level 1 Taunt on striking. I'm gonna make another game real quick, and I'm gonna check and see if I have that laying around. Let me look and see, though, if there's any other recipes that might be, like, more dirt cheap than that one. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hell, Lum, Foul, Lionheart. I have a Foul. I have a Hell. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a Lum sitting around, too, on somebody. And Lum is not really that rare of a rune. That sounds like a winner. Let me 'cause I think I have it on you. Can I bum a Lum? You're so funny, sir. Well, there's my Am rune right there. If I want to make the other one instead. I need a Nef rune to finish that off, though. So I guess it's whether I find a Nef rune first or a Lum rune first. I don't normally keep Nef runes. I'm gonna be honest. I find so many Nef runes that, like, I usually just don't keep them. Like, almost as a general rule. There's the Mal rune. There's a Lem rune. What was the one that had Mal in it? It was Rain, right? Ort Mal Ith. I was actually kind of interested in the Ort Mal Ith one because it has level 15 Cyclone armor. Level 15 Cyclone armor is, let's see. It's basically a damage absorption. And it's, how much at level 15 is it? 150 elemental damage absorbed. So without synergies, it's not the greatest. But I mean, it's a 5% chance to have a level 15 Cyclone armor on at all times. It's not like awful. What's up, Escalon? I'm just kind of like just deciding, like because I'm gonna use the shaft stop. I'm just trying to think of like what I want to just shove some runes into. I mean, yeah, I mean Myth might be the best one because it has the other effects on there. I was just looking at that little Cyclone armor and I thought it looked kind of cool. Alright, let me see if I can find this Neff, though. I might have a Neff laying around. We'll see. Let's check, you. Thal, Co, Ort, and Io. Not having a lot of luck. Definitely not having a lot of luck. I'm also trying to kind of, you know, not end up messing it up, I guess would be the term. You know, I don't want to get roamed out. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't want to get roamed out. Alright, who else can I check? Who else can I check? Did I check my level? I didn't think I'll check my level 92 pally. I didn't check my level 92 pally. My level 92 pally probably has something laying around. Foul, Mal, Io, Foul, Co. I got tons of co's and fouls and co's and co's and fouls. I got like 18 million fouls. I mean, it's not the best base in the world. I wasn't trying to make something like ridiculously awesome. I just want a Neff rune. I bet you one of these mules has the Neff rune on it, but not this one. Time to get realm down. Realm down. Amrune. Alright, I give up. Because if I join too many more games, I'm going to get realm down. So I'm going to give up on that for now. I think I might be pretty darn close to it right now, honestly. So it's Hell Am Neff. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there. Hell Am And then I'll just have to wait for a Nephrune. No big deal. I literally can't. Like, I literally can't wait for a Divalka. I'm gonna explode. You don't even know. I'm gonna just, like, pop right here. I think they fixed that. I think they fixed it. Because I was messing around with it the other day and I was trying to see if it actually still worked. It didn't seem to work, so. You alright, Militant? Did you get roamed down? You know, I think I saw an evil glint in your eye, Neverworld. You're over here like, can you still pop people? Got like the evil demon laugh coming out of you. I see your demon plans, Neverworld. Oh, you found an F? Sweet. Escalon, I think, just popped up with a Nephrune, too. Nephrunes! Yay! Sweet. Myth armor. That'll help me out until I get until I can actually wear my shaft stop. Yeah, you gotta wait 5 minutes, militants. If you've ever seen me get realmed down, it's a pain in the butt. Just don't hit the button, and yeah. Yeah, see, level 1 howl when struck, level 1 taunt on striking, barb skills, replenish life. It's not bad. It's not awful. It's you know, it's not bad. It's not as good as a shaft stop, but you know, it's not bad. Super cheap recipe. I mean, who doesn't have a hell, an am, and a neff laying around? Just find a good a base, a good 3-socket base, and throw hell, am, neff in there, and there you go. I'm afraid to go to the next game because I don't want to get realmed out. I don't think it added any. It was defense versus missile. That was about it. The level 1 taunt on striking is kind of interesting, though. Taunt is target's damage and target's attack reduction. So basically, as I'm attacking something, it's becoming weaker. That's kind of neat. Like, especially if whatever I'm attacking is a particularly strong monster. I actually built a taunt barbarian a long time ago. It was pretty funny. You just taunt everything, and then everything like can't hit you because their attack and their damage goes way down. What's up, Mac Apple? We got our date. Our date is up. It's live, August 13th. That's right. It's in the description. We are advertising it to the world. To the world. And I'm super excited. Just like, not even just because we finally got a date, but I'm super excited because I guessed it right. And yeah. It's like winning the lottery. I should have played the lottery instead of trying to guess the date of the beta. Alright, so let's go to a new game. Hopefully we don't get realm downed. Well, now that I know what the date is, I can actually sleep. I might go to sleep, and you know, I gotta go to work tonight, so I'm gonna be sleeping all day. As soon as I'm finished here, you know, whenever that is. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. Did I mention I'm excited? Ladder duels. Dude, I'm gonna be up for like 24 hours straight. I hope you guys are... I'm gonna have to go buy some adult diapers from the store. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll take breaks. I'd be like, I'm going to the bathroom to drop a deuce. I'm gonna drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl. I'm making some brownies. Plop plop fizz fizz, oh what a relief it is. Plop plop fizz fizz, oh what a relief it is. What slogan is that for? What item? What is the item that slogan is for? Who can tell me? Who did the plop plop fizz fizz? Good. I'm glad you like butthole and poop jokes. Because I got plenty. What's up, Eyes of Odin? For anyone who's got the Eyes of Odin, I can't imagine a game being very difficult. I mean, you've got the wisdom of the ages, Odin. I mean, I am but a pale comparison to Odin, the god of wisdom, alright? I bow to thee. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Diablo 2 is as difficult as you bake it, really. There is a bit of a learning curve, and there is a lot to learn about Diablo 2. But if you take the time and you figure things out, you know, pick the brains of some of the you know, more advanced players, it's something that you will have fun with. I can shoot you some Diablo 2 refresher videos. These are videos that I give to people who are coming back to Diablo. But if you're interested in learning about Diablo and getting some information, okay, it'll probably help you out. So in Diablo 2, there is a normal difficulty mode, a nightmare difficulty mode, and a hell difficulty mode. Unlike normal games where they just simply increase the amount of, you know, health that the monster has and the defense that the monster has, and they make it harder to kill the monsters, in Diablo 2 they go further than that. So the monsters don't just become more difficult to kill because they have more health. They dish out more damage, they have more defense, they have more attack rating, and then on top of that they add immunities. So in Nightmare and Hell, Nightmare, it only just starts. You start to find monsters that are just completely immune to certain elements. So you'll come across monsters that are immune to fire, or immune to poison, or immune to physical damage. And in Hell difficulty, most monsters will have at least one immunity, if not two. And very rarely, like in the Uber realms, monsters can have like 4 or 5 immunities, which is pretty ridiculous. So when you get to Hell difficulty, you're going to find that building your character like one particular way, like say if you're a sorceress and you want to build your character cold, like a cold sorceress, you're going to find you have a lot of trouble in Hell difficulty because there's going to be a lot of cold immune monsters and you're not going to be able to kill them. So Hell difficulty tends to be more difficult in a way that most modern games are not. You know, in modern games, you know, they just make it more difficult by, like I said, increasing the hit points of the monster and making it so that the monster has more defenses. But in Diablo 2, they're just like, yeah, guess what? Cold damage doesn't work on this guy. Lightning damage doesn't work on this guy. Fire damage doesn't work on this guy. Oh yeah, this guy right here, he's immune to lightning and fire. Oh, and he's also almost immune to physical damage, cold damage, and magic damage. So good luck killing him at all. And like you go up to him and you try and hit him and like nothing happens. And so a lot of Hell difficulty revolves around building your character in such a way where they're able to take on these multi-immune monsters. It's an interesting journey in Hell, that's for sure. Because once you get to Hell difficulty, things really start to ramp up. And let's see here. Somebody got a hose for trade. Alright, so we're going to do Act 1. A gym. We got that Catacombs waypoint. Let's do our little shouts. Let's hope we don't get our butt kicked. We've got like no resistances. Oh yeah, and they reduce all your resistances in Hell. So in Hell difficulty, all your resistances go way down to the point where everything is super duper low. What's up, Barbie? Barbari? Burbertadine. That them Burbertadines. Yeah, I'm gonna walk my way there. I need the EXP anyway, so I figure why not. If I'm having trouble, I mean, I don't know. I might have trouble. We'll see. Ooh, that's my taunt. We just love taunt. And dueling is a whole thing too. Like, if you want some really challenging PvP, Diablo 2 has some pretty challenging PvP. Hey, your temp ban is over, militant. Congratulations. Your temp ban is over. Oh god. I hate you guys. You guys do so much damage. I don't even know why they do so much damage. You know what? Let's go this way. Ah, my mercenary. You punks. Hello, sirs. Don't have no lightning resistance. Still doing okay, even though I'm dying. I don't have no lightning resistance. These guys will probably kill me, but that's okay. Doing my best to live my best life. Lightning resistance and throwing axes. Lightning orbs, there are so many of them. Viper, drink or die. Viper, drink or die. The dual throwing barbarian slash fury barbarian succeeds where others have failed. I'm such a derp. Hope you guys are aware of this. Lord, how long does this amp damage last? I'm trying to kill the shaman. No, I did not find this shaft stop, actually. Although I did find a shaft stop. The second shaft stop that I didn't... So I didn't find the first one, but I did find the second one. And I gave the second one up because I didn't need it, because I had the first one. It dropped off of Bale. 70 or 69, I think, is Lacerator. Sir, calm down. No, come back here. No, come back here, no. You know what? What am I doing? I got an Ariat's face, and I got an Umrune. Umrune in the Ariat's face. How about that? Bam. Resistances are better now. Look at that. It was even socketed and everything, and I was sitting there waiting just to frickin' put points into it. Like an idiot. Sir, come back here. Don't run from me. Okay, do run from me. Fine then, be that way. Grab my Merc back. Come here, Merc. I'm so glad we finally got a date. I'm gonna say that like 18 times. We got a date, we got a date, we got a date, date. We got a date, date. We got a date. We got a date. I'll put this point in. Get some more magic damage, or get some more resistances. Grab some more resistances real quick. We're still hurting on resistances. We'll make it work. Oh, sure. Give me the really good shouts. Override my shouts, sir.
I need a key.
Might as well not even have shouts. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Come here, spine butt face. Ooh, battle gauntlets. Crappy battle gauntlets. $10 a.m. PDT, which is 1 p.m. EST.
It's locked.
And apparently PC players will be able to download the game tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll get you tomorrow. It's only a day away. I'm dumb. I don't know. I don't even know if he has the game pre-ordered. Mark is certainly an interesting fellow. He plays a lot of his own games these days, you know. No one can beat the Fury Barbarian at picking up a drop. What's up, champion ghouls? You guys hurt. That's some painful ghoulage. Where's my taunts? I need my negative % damages. I'm just killing stuff, Barbari. Calm down, we'll be okay. Hey, we got another person in here. We got a sorceress. We got a sorceress. Everybody's level freaking 1,000,005. Anyone got map pack? That is so rude. That is the rudest. The rude. You the rude. You're heckin' rude. Sir, ma'am. Ma'am, sir. For more poop jokes, follow me at Twitter. He comes in and helps me every now and then, though. I've actually seen him quite a few times. I'm not sure if he's watching the stream or not. I kind of thought he was, but that's why I was making jokes in stream. Oh, with all the fireballs. I see you over there, Snotwing. Snotwing the Witch. Undead Stone Skin. Lightning Enchanted. Cursed. Okay. That's some jank right there. What's up, Leon? Well, the one that killed the Andy wasn't my friend. I don't know who that was. Barbari was the one who comes and helps me all the time. I don't know who that other guy was that came in and just murdered my Andy and left. I feel like that was really rude. So much for clearing the quest here. Viridian Pavis. Ooh.
Greetings.
Check out that wire fleece they dropped on the ground, though. Or 15% ED superior wire fleece. What does that look like on a barbarian? And a thresher, an ethereal thresher at that. I'm gonna have to turn this into something. And what is this thresher? I'm wondering. Yep, it's an ethereal thresher. We still have to add sockets to it. So what would we actually put in it though? I mean, we wouldn't want to take a risk of turning this into a piece of junk. 554 is pretty darn good defense. Let's see. I don't have a low rune sitting around, Neverworld, unless you got one sitting around. So if we use the socket quest on it, we could guarantee 4 sockets. And, I mean, Chains of Honor might actually be doable, but I don't have a Burr rune. I'd probably be more likely to grab a Burr rune than I would a low rune. Low runes tend to be a little bit more difficult to come by. I mean, we could also turn it into a 3-socket armor as well. You know what? Let's throw it in the cube. Let's see what we end up with, and then once we figure out what it can be made into, then we'll have a better idea of you know, what we want to do with it. Grab this thresher too. It's actually a pretty decent thresher.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
Yes, you can preload the game tomorrow, Leon. According to what they're saying, PC users will be able to preload the game tomorrow. No. Single player offline is off limits. Off limits. I heard. I'll be right back. Shattered a bowl on the ground. I gotta clean up the glass. What do you say, Neverwell? The luck of the Irish? The luck of the Irish. Well, I guess I have to make another game since somebody was rude and killed my Andorial. The rudest. The heckin' rudes. You know, it's so rude. Barbari, though, if you're watching, thanks for the wire fleece. That's really cool. Really appreciate it.
I am overburdened.
Probably, Leon, probably. Within reason, I'm sure, because, you know, my girlfriend's probably gonna yell at me and be rude if I don't exist within the household. Plus, she gets mad at me if she thinks that the games are more important than her. Which they're not. If you're watching. If you're watching, babe, the games are not more important than you. Should think that should be obvious by now. But big boy GG mentor talk here for a second, okay? If you really love someone, you don't make them give up something that they love for you. That's not how it works. So, you know, if someone that you love really likes playing video games, you don't make them give up playing video games to make yourself feel better. That's not how it works. Maximus Pally. Real talk. Real. Oof. That hurt.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, the ancient. Which run? What are you talking about, Leon? I'm not hip on all the cool lingo. Well, that was the easiest Catacombs level 4 find ever. I'm not hip on all the cool hip-hop lingo, sir. The hip-hop bop you stop lingo. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a game running on the 13th, and I would certainly hope that at the very least 7 of my viewers would want to come in and play with me. So if you want to come in and play on the 13th, you know, you're more than welcome to. And you know, if I end up with more than 7 people, then I guess we'll have to wait in line. Den of Evil 666. By the way, you know, let's go ahead and do this right now, since now we know we have a date, and everybody is online right now, so we got 20 people sitting in chat. I'm going to post my Battle.net ID, okay? So this is my Battle.net ID, so if you would like to friend me on Battle.net so that we can play together, let us let us do this together. So there is my Battle.net ID. Shoot me a friends list, and we will play together on the 13th when the game comes out.
Good day.
Let's go, Warrive.
Hello.
Ain't got time, Jiren. Hey, Diabolica sent me a friend's request. What do you know? I was waiting for some friend requests. I was like, you know what? Nobody likes me. Nobody wants to be my friend. And then here comes Diabolica shooting friend requests out. Let's go, sir. Y'all better be ready for some Diablo Resurrected now. This is important business. This business. 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 That's B-I-D-N-E-S-S, by the way. Business. Lord Jesus, them fire archers are a little OP. Now I got a one from Jakob. What's up, Jakob? Jakob is from one of those little Amish countries. He's from one of the little Amish towns. That's Jakob is gonna marry his new wife soon, Bethany. Jakob. And don't you make fun of him either. He's got a very strong beard. He's got a very strong manly beard. One of those ones you can just stroke all the way down. It's like, shh. Honestly, in 3 days you could get to hell difficulty easy, but the problem is that we are only going to be accessible to Act 2, which is dumb. So realistically, we can get all of our characters to level 30. It's not going to be like we can do tomb runs, and we can grind EXP in tomb runs. 8-man tomb runs will actually be pretty good experience. All right, we got Militant in here now. Let's go, Militant. It's three. That's three people for some beta runs. We just need what? 3 plus me. That's 4. So we need 4 more people for some 8-mans. I don't know, dummy. Might be in your future with a name like Jakob. I mean, who's not gonna marry you, sir? Did you hear Jakob is looking for a wife? Oh no, not Jakob. I'm put you right up there with Escalon. Look here, you little archers. Just because I can't steal life from you. Oh no. No Jakob for the beta? All right, I'll call up work for you, Jakob, and I'll let them know that you're dying from rancid gonorrhea. Okay, that's gonna be your excuse. And we got you a prescription medicine. And you need bed rest for the next 3 days. All right. Rancid gonorrhea. That's your excuse. Yay, sewer's level 2, and I'm out of potions. Out of potions. Out of potions. Yeah, well, no. We're not doing Duriel runs. Not with Duriel killing everybody. Didn't you hear the part in the thing about them basically saying in a nutshell that even though they will be fixing the load bug with Duriel, that they have not fixed the load bug with Duriel, and that it's still there, and they're that it's not gonna make it into the beta version apparently. So basically, what they're saying in a nutshell is Duriel is still gonna face tank you. Like, he's just gonna rip you to shreds. They're like, yep, we're sorry, but when you load into Duriel's tomb, he's just gonna whack you right in the eyeball, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're sorry about that. 3-pick ponycorn. Thank you for the subscription, buddy. I appreciate it. If you guys have never seen, he subscribed with Prime, and subscribing with Prime is free, by the way. So if you are a Amazon Prime subscriber already, you get 1 free subscription for being an Amazon Prime member. It's pretty cool, and that's what he used, was the Prime subscription. And I forgot to buy potions. Oh Lord, I forgot to buy potions. Oh, come on! You see where I am, and you see where they are. You see where I am and see where they are. Look at my stream. Look at my stream. I was way over here. The desyncing issues for days. Desyncing issues. I'm like, there's not a monster even near me, and I just like 2-shot get killed. I do not need this many mana potions. 4 mana potions is enough. I always thought barbarians looked kind of silly when they didn't have any clothes on. They really don't look quite right without their armor. I'm gonna start grunting at corpses. Yep. Hold on. I'm not going back to town for potions all the time anymore. That's not how this is gonna work. I'm gonna take my shield off, which I can't put nowhere because I ain't got no room. Hold on. Put my little rondelle back on. How am I gonna do this? I got you honey. You over there. Yeah. Bam. Here we go. Potion finding adventures. Find potion? Yes. Don't you judge me. I'm grunting at corpses, okay? This is a grunting at corpse adventure. See, all the potions I could ever want. Look at this. I know y'all's jealous. Don't even pretend you're not jealous. I don't actually have points into Find Potion, by the way. I'm using 2 Heart Carver Rondelles, which is +4 Find Item, +4 Find Potion. So I have +8 to Find Potion, and then with my plus to skills, I'm also getting even higher Find Potion. So I'm at +12. I'm at 12, level 12 Find Potion. I also have Find Item as well, which is pretty funny. We'll run up their corpses. I will stab you with these daggers. Don't think I won't. I'll pull my frenzy out. I will frenzy dagger you. And then I will find item your corpses. Y'all didn't drop me nothing. No longer will I worry about potions. Never again. Yes. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to have a full 8-man team going for beta launch on the 13th. So, you know, if you guys wanna come play with me, we are more than welcome to. We're gonna see if we can get full games running for the 18th. I mean, we also have the Diablo II Resurrected Discord going on, so some people might join from there if you are interested in that. That is right there. That's the Diablo II Resurrected Discord. I also have a Discord too. If you want to join that, that's my personal Discord. That's my Discord for basically my YouTube channel and whatnot. YouTube, Twitch, etc. Yeah. Where are you? Sewers level 3. Ah, there's a waypoint. Mark the waypoint. Hello, Mr. Sand Raider. Where are you going, sir? Come back here. Yay, defense. Rah, rah, shishgoomba. I mean, it's basically just a special thing for those people who pre-ordered the game. They're giving early access to the pre-orders. So if you pre-ordered, you get early access. And if you didn't pre-order, they still want people to come in on that last beta test. The open beta test. And they want like as many people as they can. Ooh, that's a 30k armor. I wonder what the defense is on that. Ooh, that's awful. 331? That's awful. Wow. That's third in the way it's so bad. Don't be so bad like that. From what I can gather, what they're trying to do is on that last day, they want to have as many people play, or that last weekend, they want as many people to play as humanly possible. So that's why it's open to everyone. And they want to stress out the servers. And what they do with that information is after they've stressed out the servers as much as humanly possible, they have all these programs running that record all the information, you know, the spikes, the dips, etc. And they try and figure out how much processing bandwidth they're going to need for what would be considered max load. And if they need more, they're gonna have to up things. And if they don't need more, then they'll feel confident where they're at. But they really need to test that sort of thing, and that's the problem. And I'm busy yakking my lips, so I got stuck in the middle of a bunch of of skeletons had died. Cold brew decaf. See what you get, cold brew decaf, for distracting me, sir. My poor barbarian gets murdered. 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 Are you gonna pick up the corpse? Thank you. I don't even know what the hell happened. Oh, Frenzy is missing off my bar. Maybe that's why. What the hell is Frenzy missing off my bar for? That's just rude. Oh, you ain't ever done your book either. Alright. Dropped all my dang potions on the ground.
I've just about had my fill of the Walking Dead. I can't carry anymore.
Where are my corpses? Ain't got no corpses.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
All right. Let's get some more points in Berserk. They say the taste of vengeance is bittersweet. Freaking Heartcarver Rondels are like just dead devilish. Look at them. Look at the freaking red blades. It's just like demon blades. Demon blades.
I've heard that you are ask.
I've heard that you are responsible for the burning hells. Can I finally use my shaft stop? I can finally use my shaft stop. Look at that. Yeah, yo. What does that bring my defense up to? I gotta go cast my shouts. Door's always in the wrong place. Sir. Hello, sir. Quit it. 7,200 defense isn't bad. My damage is lacking, but my damage is lacking because my weapons are bad. In hell difficulty, scalpers are just not quite cutting it anymore. I really need more DPS. 40 to 84 damage on the scalpers, and that's the ethereal one. The regular scalper is 31 to 63. So The when I switch over to the Gimmer shreds, everything will get a hell of a lot better. 52 to 200 and 52 to 51 to 198 Gimmer shreds. That's gonna be ridiculous. And then the Lacerator also is 31 to 161. Gimmer shreds, I think, are better than Lacerators in a lot of ways because they have the fire damage, the lightning damage, the cold damage. They're higher DPS. They also have the increased attack speed. I don't know. I kind of feel like the Gimmer shreds are going to win out. But having at least one Lacerator for the amplified damage is going to be important. So probably the Lacerator in the offhand and then the Gimmer shred in the main hand. I'm only 4 levels away from both of them, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I guess the Lacerator will come first. Alright. Let's see if we can find an Act 2 game. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh my god, I just realized. So we're gonna get to see the lobby. So Diablo II Resurrected, the beta is gonna be online only, which means we're gonna get to see the lobby. The lobby is something that I think a lot of people have been excited to see. Everybody's really curious as to how they've changed the lobby, what updates they've done to the lobby, how the chat rooms work, how you leave and join games. That's got me really curious now, like super duper duper curious. Like how what now? Let's go back to the press center and see if they've added anything new over here. They have not. They didn't add any new screenshots or anything. That's kind of sad. They even reused some of the older screenshots that were already up. Boo. And just to go over the time zones real quick, so the beta is going to begin on 10 a.m. PDT for Los Angeles, 1 p.m. EDT for New York, so basically Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. BST, which is London, 7 p.m. CEST, which is Paris. Moscow is 8 p.m. MSK. Seoul is 2 a.m. KST. Taipei is 1 a.m. CST. Singapore is 1 a.m. SGT. And Sydney, Australia is 3 a.m. AEST. And then also Santos, which is Brazil. BRT is 2 p.m. So I don't know if that helps any of you guys out at all. And if you're over in the like Japan side, like Singapore, Taipei, Seoul, Sydney, it's August 14th, not August 13th, because you guys are ahead of us in time zones. You guys are all up in the future, and Let's see what this assassin's doing.
Good day.
Korean pistol. Quite a name. Oh dang, she's just like right outside the moor. Let's go, Korean pistol. Oh, a martial arts assassin. Oh my, oh my. We got a martial arts assassin here. Oh my god, I have to hold on. I gotta go join in on this fun. Act 1 in hell. I gotta join in on this fun. Hold on. No. Gotta join in on the fun. Yeah. I can give her my other cestus too. I don't need it. I don't need two battle cestus. Wee. Here you go. Sweet. Dual martial arts assassins. Let's go. I think that's like the first martial art assassin I've seen like the entire time I've been playing. Martial art assassins are really hard to make, and they're not like people give up on them super easy. Dang, 2 flawless rubies. Oh yeah. Player 64, let's go! Woo! I'm over here decking out this martial arts assassin just because she's a martial arts assassin. A fellow martial artist. Let's go. Yes, I'm playing on Battle.net Squeebo. Squeebo. US East, Squeebo. Always US East. Ooh, a large charm. Ooh, a crappy large charm. East Coast, least coast. Squeebo, why are you hating on my coastline? What is with this? Everybody knows your coastline is all dry as a riverbed. Get that dry coast. Chain gloves. Pew, pew, pew. Wow, those are actually not bad at all. 3% mana steal. Replenish life 5. 21% lightning. 28% poison. 23% better magic find. Those are actually pretty sweet gloves. I'm gonna hold on to those. Hey, beautiful lady. Guess what, beautiful lady? I guessed correctly. Not only did the beta announce like literally exactly when I said, but it was like down to like literally within 30 minutes of when I said it was going to pop up. It's going to be on August 13th. So this weekend. Hey, Duriel Show.
But you remember this? What did you say it was? And I still don't know when it's.
Yes, we can preload beta tomorrow.
So two things. One, I made my meta. And I seen a new everything for the Meerkat. And she had a 0 history, new house, new clothes, and a dummy and so I made her my really beautiful. I don't really care much about Merc in this. Oh.
Well, it's a hell game, Squeebo. If you're trying to find my game, it's probably not going to work. Oh, you immune to fire. Baya. Ooh, a jewel. Cosplay. What kind of cosplay? I mean, he better have a nice big red beard. Because if he doesn't got a nice big red beard, I don't know what to tell you. It's an attempt. He tried. Yeet, yeet.
Wait up. Oh yeah, I got some extra cats.
Plus one to martial arts. Oh.
Super excited to get this. I'm super excited. I don't know. I get to make a place for this stuff. So now we have. So confirmed there is.
Are you going out Friday?
Well, it's not until 1 o'clock, so I might go home early.
Here.
I'm over here clicking on everything. No! I love the lightning effect on Phoenix Strike. Phoenix Strike has such a beautiful lightning effect. It's gonna look amazing in Diablo II Resurrected. Battle darts. He does throw the run. It's Shrike, right? Oh, that's not Shrike. Never mind. I thought it was Shrike. I don't know. I don't need the lower one because I'm already past that stage. All right, guys and gals. I do have to go to work tonight. pretty darn early, unfortunately, so I gotta get some sleep. I got about 4 hours I can get some sleep. And, Squeebo, what's going on with that? What are you doing, Squeebo? You're so silly. I'm working Friday morning, but, you know, I'm probably gonna head in a little early so I can leave a little early. Most likely. That way I can be home in time before the beta starts. No.
Hello.
I mean, there's a little bit of a moderation on there. It'll kill you for posting links, but I'm pretty sure you're a VIP, which means you get special privileges, Squeebo, which means you're supposed to know better. Being a VIP, you're supposed to be one of those upstanding citizens, sir. But apparently you're not an upstanding citizen. I'm gonna have to strip you of your VIP status, sir. Removed from life. Alright, guys and gals, it's been fun. I will be on tomorrow for sure. And, you know, we'll talk more about the beta. I'll put my Blizzard ID out there so you guys can come play with me. In fact, you know what, let me paste that one more time. If you guys want to shoot me a friend's request so we can play beta together when beta launches, that is my Blizzard ID. So, you know, go ahead and shoot me a friend's request. I will shoot back at you with a gun. I'm kidding. I will shoot back at you with a friend's exception.
Yeah, I have 2 extra cats.
Squeebo! Hello, Squeebo. Squeebo has sent me a friend's request. Declined! Declined your friend's request immediately. Well, I mean, you know, if that's what's going on, that's what's going on, I guess. I mean, you're subscribed, so, and you're a founder, so I guess I can deal with it. I guess I can deal with it. Alright, guys and guys. You know, that's actually more accurate because, you know, like 99.9% of my viewers are guys according to my metrics. So, guys and guys, thanks for watching. And as always, keep watching. I'm so dumb.